Hi everyone, welcome in. Sorry about the darkness in my room. It's a rather dark day today. And I have even less lights here than I did in my old place. So that's what you get. Um, and it's hard on my eyes too, by the way. Like I can't see well, but this is the best I have. So we make do with what we have. I don't have my lamp anymore. I had to throw it away. So that's it. um, Today working well, I'm finishing things that were like piling up. I had a bunch of Halloween zombie cats that I didn't finish for Halloween, so today I'm gonna do that. And I'm just gonna pass up some yarn that I have. I have a bunch of yarn over here. A lot of it is Halloween yarn. I want to make a dent in that today, hopefully. I already have a bunch of parts. Here is the neon parts that I have for cats, but I still have 3 legs to make for these guys here. And I have another one. The head is misshapen though. I think I put a little bit too much stuffing in this one. And I have another one here, which is like a Frankenstein of multiple different, well, 2 different cakes, like this one and another one that has candy corn colors. So they were put together, and that's what it looks like now. So I also have another kitty like this. I had sent one to a customer, but I believe it was stuck in the mail with like Canada Post being on strike and everything. So I'm making one in case I have to send a new one. And if not, well, I'll have more in stock. I was in the process of moving and everything when I got that order, so it was kind of like, hectic. So I don't know. I might have forgotten to send some things or just lost some packages. So I'm gonna have to do a little adjustment on that. And I don't know which ones, because I don't really hear feedback from people. On Etsy, people were bad about this. Like, they ask you where their order was a week after putting in the order, and it's like, sorry, but this is a made to order item. You beep, you know? But yeah, I'm feeling slightly less depressed today, so I'm putting in some work. Yesterday, I worked on a personal project to kind of cheer me up and get things going. I have some hope of decorating my room soonish. So I was working on some blankets. Some of you saw that. A lovely lady joined and talked. I believe she was in a state that starts with M, but I'm not sure. Maybe it was not. I couldn't tell you. I have a terrible memory. But we were chatting about kitties and about yarn and about crochet. And she told me, you'll see, yarn is addictive, as if I don't know. You guys have seen my shelves, right? Back when I was in my old place. No need to warn me. I am aware I have already given into the addiction. Well, it's not really an addiction per se, but it is critical. Right now I'm making a leg for the zombie cat that will be candy corn colored. I had one like this, but it sold like almost instantly. These sold like little hot breads. It's an expression in French, little hot breads. On Etsy, like these sold like crazy, but I lost my Etsy because I didn't have a credit card. And I couldn't pay the fees because I wasn't making sales because I couldn't receive funds to my bank account. So I was like, me, I'm not quite sure I want to make sales. So I wasn't putting in the effort because I know, yeah, if I sell this, I'm not making money. Like, it's just accumulating in my account and paying my Etsy fees. So yeah, that was going on, and that sucked. Okay, now I just changed the colors and I lost my stitch. Oh, it's over here. I thought I had lost a stitch marker for some reason. Yesterday I joined someone's live over on TikTok. And my brain is a little bit mush this morning. As I went until like 1 in the morning. So yeah. By the way, if you're just stopping by, welcome in. I'm Winter. I am a queer and neurodivergent crocheter, small business owner. I make these cute little, very scary plushies. Very colorful too. A bit messed up sometimes. That's how we are on this channel. I talk about disability. I advocate for trans rights. LGBTQ plus at large, really, because I'm not just trans. I'm also other things as well. But yeah, welcome in. I appreciate you all here, as long as you are respectful and you don't push your views in a bad way. Like, sometimes we do get in a bit of fight, but I welcome political discussion here, as long as you're not saying that a group of people shouldn't have rights. That is a big one for me. I've had to tell people off on this. But yeah, like, I welcome education and um, a respectful uh, discussion. Like, don't question my views just for the sake of showing how smart you are and like, see, I'm questioning you, blah blah blah. That kind of vibe where you're kind of nasty but conceal it under the guise of um like false critical thinking. That I don't welcome. I've had to deal with plenty of that in my life, especially from family. Maybe you get that at Christmas. Like, that's usually what happens, especially when you have like racist people in your life. Like, on my dad's side, we have a few racist people over there and a few queer phobic people as well. It's never the best, because I'm queer, I'm gay as heck. And it's fitting that I say as heck. Until I was in my mid 20s, I did not know what heck meant. I did not know it meant hell. Because we hear it as like a more polite way of saying hell, but I did not know that that's what it meant. So now I'm like, heck, hell. I will go to hell someday. That's okay. I don't believe in it though. I'm pagan, by the way, if you were wondering. Maybe you weren't, but I got into the bad habit of putting my stitch marker in my mouth. Don't worry though, I wash these. I don't put them in the wash, but like a good little scrubby scrub can be good. Or a good sanitization. Uh Sadly, I did not get to the yellow on this part, but hopefully the arms might be. Oh my goodness, I hate when people do this. Okay, so you remember when my old roommate would on purpose bang on things when I was streaming while my grandpa's doing the same thing? Because he's hearing me speak and like it's disrupting him. At least he's not doing it out of malice, but he gets agitated when there's noise in the apartment, and so he becomes to like pace and stuff. And right now, also he's cooking because it's about to be lunch, so he's making lunch. But like don't be too hard on him. You know, it's normal with cognitive decline and things like that. Like his memory is really going, which is like sort of worrying, you know, especially for him. I imagine, because really I'm fine. Like I understand I've had other family members in that situation, and so for me it's not as scary as it probably is for him. I have a few bunches of black yarn here that are begging to be used. I have a big leftover of Bernat Premium. It's gonna get used first before I use the loops and threads stuff. It's getting hot in here because he's cooking, and also because when he's home, he turns all the heaters to like 200,000. I'm exaggerating, like to 23, 24, things like that. I've seen it 24. So, you know how I deal with heat. Not very well. There are two kind of autistic people. Those who freeze, like they just they freeze completely at just the slightest hint of a breeze, and there are autistic people who die of heat just because it's over 10 degrees. I'm the latter. I'm the latter. I don't know how that's said. I'm in shorts right now in the middle of fall on this cold autumn night. I'm in my shorts and I'm dying of heat. I'm not even joking, like it's really hot in here. But I'm not allowed to like just go and mess with the thermostat because obviously he's old, so he's cold. So I have to tolerate that. In my room, I always put it down, but like whenever he passes by, he puts it back up. I think he forgets or he wants to heat up the whole place. I did make some space yesterday, which made me feel better, but I'm still depressed. Because you can't magically get rid of depression. Yesterday I had someone asking me, but why are you sad though? I'm not sad. I am experiencing depression. I'm not sad over anything. And so this person was crying and crying, and I told him, you know, the grievances that I have currently are said between me and the person I have them with. Like, I've told the person the problem I had with them. They are aware. I'm not sad over anything. I'm experiencing bad depression right now. And sometimes you have to be really clear about it. Like the grievances have been expressed. There is no way to like magically make myself feel better. That's what depression is. I'm just not. Yeah. And another person asked me, "Why are you so sad all the time? You're a great person." Yeah, that's not how it works, though. Depression. That's not how depression works. I can't help being sad. Just going outside and smiling is not gonna magically make me not depressed, and it's not even gonna help. I know people say, "Yep, but by doing, you get better." Blah blah. No, you don't. And believe me, I've had 30 years of experience. That's not how it works. If you say that, it's because you're having mild symptoms of sadness, not because you're having depression. Because real, like, not real, there's not unreal depression, but if you really are depressed, if you're really experiencing depression, you don't get better just by smiling. You need chemicals in your brain, like you need to actually alter the chemicals in your brain to get better, because that's the reason you're depressed in the first place, because they've been altered. My mom used to have big burnouts, which I believe were autistic burnouts, because she would have them frequently, just as I do because I'm autistic, obviously. But she had other traits as well, obviously. But she was not diagnosed. I was not diagnosed either. Like, they just thought I was a weird child, which fair enough, because it's really hard for most parents to admit that your child has a problem, quote unquote, for society. I can say quote unquote the proper way, so I put the T in it. Bear with me. See, I can't even say bear with me. I say bear like the animal. But yeah, I'm not depressed just because I'm not trying hard enough. It's not exactly how it works. By the way, if you're just passing by, don't forget to leave a like. I appreciate you. And I hope you're having a super good day. I'm just making stuff and uh, progressing in stuff that I should have done a long time ago, because this was supposed to be for Halloween. One. This pattern is easy. At some point, I don't even really check that much anymore. But when I make the limbs, like, I do have to keep checking, because obviously they're different from one another. And I have to count the rounds. I love making little plushies. It's really cute. If you want some of them, you can buy them on my shop. Although be aware though, you're not gonna get them until at least a few weeks, if not months, because Canada Post is on strike right now. Fabulous, you know. I'm a bit sad about that, but also they need good working conditions. They were saying that they basically doubled their workday for the same price they were paid before. So, like, if you're, it's just a random example, but like, if you're paid $24 an hour, like, you do 5 hours and you would be paid, like, I'm bad at maths, but like, that's like 125, a little bit less than that. for 5 hours. Well, you get paid the exact same thing for your 10 hours. You don't get paid by the hour. You get just added time because they restructured their whole business model. That's why that's what someone on TikTok was saying about it, who's an employee, obviously. But yeah, they like removed all the compensation packages and blah 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 that the workers had, and the leaves, like the holiday leaves and whatnot. They're removing things and paying unfairly, so that is why they are on strike right now. I support them fully, 10,000%. I support their strike. I want them to get what the heck they need, do you understand? Like, just because it impairs my work doesn't mean that other people should suffer. Because I want them to feed their family. I want them to be able to enjoy life a little bit, not do 10 hours for 5. That was silly as heck. When I heard about that, I was like, just like, wait a minute, seriously? Like, they think they can get away with that? Because someone bought, like, the company. It changed hands. They are seeing, like, they completely restructured the way they did things. Like, that's what they did to maximize profit, I'm thinking. Or just being little B words. So yeah, it makes me sad that they're having to go through that right now. But I see people insulting Canada Post workers over on threads and being like, how dare they not give us postal service? It's almost the holiday. The holidays, our small businesses are suffering, blah, blah, blah. They're screwing us over, blah, blah, blah. And so I made a post like, gentle reminder, they don't owe you shit. I said it in a nicer way. I was like, excuse me, but they're trying to feed their family too. It's not their fault that they're treated badly. It's the stupid company's fault. Because the company's not treating them properly. It's always the company's fault when an employee is treated wrong. Alright, I have one more round before I change colors now. But it's kind of stupid though that people act this way. They're like, yeah, but me. Yes, me. I'm worried too because I don't have money in my account right now. I'm lacking food. I'm lacking resources. Like, I use the money I have to get myself supplies to live comfortably here and to get me food and things. And so I can't make sales anymore because I can't send them. But, like, these people, they have families, they have things in their life, like they need to afford rent, they need to live. Do you know what I mean? So I'm like, I can't do anything about it. Like, why complain at that point? Just like be the best version of yourself that you can be. That's really my take. Because I know it sucks and I want to complain too. I want to bitch about it too. You know who I'm mad at? I'm mad at Canada Post, not at the poor workers who are striking. Don't be mad at them. It's not their fault that the company sucks. It's not their fault. It's the administration. It's the CEO. It's the government. Our government is becoming majorly conservative. Well, not the current one, but like there is a conservative wave coming about because of Trump getting elected, obviously. So people are voting for Pierre over here now. Well, it's not now, but the polls are very much in his favor. And my only hope is that the US completely collapses, as sad as I'd be for my friends, obviously, but just so Trump is like kind of pushed away and people realize maybe if he collapses everything faster, maybe he will somehow like get in trouble. Like maybe people will revolt and something good will happen from that. As sad as that fucking sounds, because I want my friends to be safe, obviously. But like it's coming here and it's following suit in the UK too. I saw videos about that. Like the UK is struggling too. Obviously with Brexit and everything, they've been struggling a while. Now, when I visited the UK, there was a poll when you withdrew money from the ATM, and whoever you were able to like vote in the poll. What do you think should happen? Should Brexit happen or not? And I was just so uneducated about that. I had not really any idea what it would do, and because I was a tourist, obviously. But yeah, it was just like a question the ATM asked you, like you were asked that. Um, but obviously, like they don't educate us much about Brexit over here. But I have friends in the UK, and they're like, "My goodness, like we can't even get it." The products we need, like we can't even get certain foods and certain things. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm still watching Doctor House, and I'm on season 3 right now. I have seen it before, but I'm just kind of rewatching that. Um, without wanting to spoil too much, I'm kind of at the place uh where House fires um one person and the other two quit. And now these new people are coming, like uh Taub 13 and that other guy, which name I never remember. The guy who was number 6 then flipped around to number 9 to kind of scam the whole thing because he was fired. That guy. Okay, now we have this. It goes with this leg here. Which one of them is bigger than the other? But it's black. It's gonna try to overfill one of them to make it make sense. Okay. Now I have a bunch of purple here that I'm gonna use for the arms. Oh, it does stay green. I still have green there. But now I am gonna use the other one that has purple and then green inversely. Well, black first, obviously. Always black first. No, just because that's the second foot. The first foot only has color. As logical as I am right now, forgive my brain for not making much sense right now. Oh, let's see if I have notifications. Yes. Yes, I do. Oh my goodness, I have a bunch. I'm on Blue Sky, by the way. And I'm just Winter Nightmare over on Blue Sky. I can give you the link. No. Copy URL. Ooh, okay. Lower the volume though, because I don't want this to explode in your ears. Oh, okay. Oh, my back. Ugh. Okay, let me pull the Blue Sky. There. Oh my goodness, I look bad. And I'm flipped too. Well, anyway. Moving on. I think it's because the angle has changed. Before I was like sitting up straight and I was lower on the camera. And now I'm like kind of squished because I'm sitting on my bed. I think that's why I look that way. Come on, Pokemon Go. I've been playing Pokemon Go a lot. Seeing if one of my friends got gifts or if I have new gifts to send people. I just managed to spin a Pokestop that is not on my road. It's not on my way because the GPS is having issues. And it just saw me as near that stop, which I'm not. I'm a little bit farther away on that street, but street, it's a boulevard, but if you know, when you know, you know, if you know, you know, all of that good stuff. I've been catching a lot of Pokemons. A shoe pet. Oh. Okay, I have 2 gifts. I'm gonna look at that later when I go out. If I go to. Because I think I need to go to Walmart maybe for groceries or something. Because all I have left is meatball and gravy and noodles. Like ramen noodles. But boring ones, beef flavored from the dollar store. Oh, and I'm also gonna go to the dollar store. That's where I get food mostly now. Get tons and tons of cans of meatball and gravy for like $2.25 each. But that's worth it because normally that is not cheap. Meatball and gravy is so fucking expensive, you guys. And I have like cans of cooked ham, like ham flakes that I like quite a bit. Packets of dry noodles. They have like all sorts of cheap candy too. Like, don't bother buying your candy anywhere else. Like, the dollar store is where it's at, guys. It's great. It's really great. There's a rainbow ring light at Walmart. It's like $20 or something, like $20 or $25, something like that. It's not super expensive. And I'm kind of thinking of getting it because I need one that clips on. I can't get like the tripod kind of thing because I don't have anywhere to put that. I could clip it on the top of my computer and talk to you with light on my face. That would be nice, you know? Also, it would light up my crush eye. I also need a little phone stand, but my friend, the guy I told you about, which I watched stream, which I streamed with last night. He told me like the phone stand at the dollar store that has like the twisty cable to it, like you can put it in different position. He told me that one is quite good. You should get that one. So that's what I'm gonna do. It's like $4 or something. It's nothing, you know. So I might go check that out. I have a little bit of money because I sold my heart pattern. I sold a copy of my heart pattern. I sold my heart. I'm just joking. But my anatomical heart pattern sold. So I got like $5 off of that. So I have a little bit of extra money, but not too much. We'll see. Maybe if I make a sale, I definitely buy that. Or if anyone wants to support me. Oh, my computer charge was declining because it was not plugged in properly. It's been removing itself, the charging cable. 1, 2, 3, in face. So I've decided that my Christmas presents this year that I'm making for humans are gonna be these cats, but the small version instead of the medium, just because it's easier to make and quicker. And I will make Christmas colored ones. I think that's a pretty good idea. Christmas cats will be plenty cute. I'm a bit tired of making them right now, though. So I might wait later and do other things in between. Goodness, okay. After that, I'm a little bit stressed out because I have 6, 8, 10 arms to make, like 5 pairs of arms, of cat arms to make. Ew. It sucks. What? Uh, Betch said something anti-abortion, and she thinks she's morally superior to people who care about women's bodies. Sorry for if my face is showing contempt about that. I'm sorry, I'm pro-abortion, and I'm a radical leftist too. So make what you will out of that. I'll tell her, good, don't get an abortion. There, I told her exactly that. told her, because she was complaining on people who get more than one abortion. Like she said, people are using it as contraception, blah blah. By the way, that's not true because they're expensive in most places. Anyway, yeah, sorry. Just I'm politically involved. That's who I am. Okay. Where am I here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I have 2 rounds to do of this. That's yeah. So that's the last foot I have to do. Maybe I'll move to the cat body for the neon kitty that I was gonna make because I don't have a lot of neon yarn left. So I thought I would make neon body parts like with this leftover bit here. But then hold on. So I have a bit of yellow. It's stuck. Okay, I'm just gonna deal with that. Then these parts here, which are neon and then interspersed with like black, I'm gonna make the body black to contrast with it. So that's what I'm planning to do. Yeah, and I'm able to put stuff back in this bin here. Whoa, I said in this bin. There. Just so it takes less space, because right now it's depressing just how much stuff there is on my bed. There's yarn here, there's yarn there, there's yarn everywhere. uh, hey, oh, okay. My goal today is just make as many parts as I can, just to progress on this project. The first arms that I'm gonna make is for that other cat plushie that I showed you earlier, the zombie colors. Because, like I said, there was probably an issue in the mail with the one that I mailed, and it got stuck like in between the times that I sent it, and the times that Canada Post started striking. So it's like not shown as sent yet, but it's like anyway. So I'm gonna try my best to manage the situation. Maybe there's a way I can. I don't know, because it's not cheap to send with a different carrier. I already paid for shipping and all of that, so. No, it's kind of annoying. I don't want to have to repay again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Beep, beep. Okay. There's almost no black left here. So, what do you make, dear crocheter friends? What are you making right now? I want to make something for the cat. There's a cat who lives here. His name is Buddy in French. It's copain. And it means buddy. And to be honest with you, the reason I'm going to Walmart later is just because I want to get the Pokestops. Want to spend the Pokestops to get gifts for my friends. Pokemon Go, you get gifts when you spin the little thingies. You have to walk up to the little blue signs, and you have to spin them with your finger just on your screen. And you can gift things to your friends, and by upgrading your friendship level with your friend, you get more bonuses and things. That's why I'm going to Walmart. Probably not gonna buy a lot of stuff from there, maybe some groceries, but I'm gonna check the ring lights again just to see price and things, because some of them did seem worthwhile. We will see. We shall see. Okay, sorry if I swear. I love my eyes in this light. Look at that. They're very bright. Sorry for being so vain. I just caught a glimpse and I was like, oh, it's very good lighting. Well, for my eyes anyway. You can't really see too well in this room, but it's as good as it gets over here. Oh, okay. Now we have a little bit of purple. Oh. Need to get more yarn because I'm missing some colors. Okay. Sorry for the palalia. One, two. One, two. Oh God. Okay. This one will have a little bit of green, I predict. Maybe. One, two. There is not much of that purple left. Oh, I will have all the legs completed soon. That's good. Okay. Turns out not so much. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. There. I finished the legs now. I'm gonna take a short hand break. Hand health, very important, peeps. Okay, it's ridiculous, but there's gonna be a tiny purple spot on the hands. It's gonna be like a little bit weird. But that's okay though. Okay. Now we have all the little legses. Okay. A hand, an arm, and this one says stuff as you go, but I'm stubborn, so I don't do that. I just push stuffing through with a pen or something, like the end of my hook. Oh no. No, the innards are stuck together. Sometimes it happens with skeins like that. Okay. Yeah, that's right. I'm taking a break. Ooh. I'm old. Well, I'm not old. Like, my body's not. My body's old. My body's broken. I'm like, what's the name of that guy again? I don't know. The business blah. Okay. I said I'm Canadian, and someone said I'm Canadian too. We probably ran into each other at some point. Very cool. I'm blocking that little B word. Sorry, I'm just like still arguing with the same person. What was I looking for? I had the notification like a second ago. God damn. Sometimes. Oh. Oh. Okay, I'm arguing with something about bagged milk now. Okay. Oh, I need a pan to stuff the stuffing inside the cat arms. Oh, I don't really want to go. I don't really want to get up. I'm comfy right now. Well, I'm as comfy as it gets, really. Okay. Let's think. Is there something in here that can be used? Oh, yes, I have brushes. I have makeup brushes. Oh, when you want to avoid doing work. I think this one is clean enough. Oh, it's got a little fluff. Yeah, that should be good. Okay. Yeah, it's a pink brush. It's pretty. Yeah, so this is gonna be my stuffer. That's kind of funny to say. Okay. Um, let's make an arm. I've made all the legs now. An arm and a leg. It's gonna cost me an arm and a leg. I want to sing. I want to learn to sing. Like there was a vocal coach who I started watching her videos on TikTok, but she's annoying as heck. She always posts to the TikTok notes app, and they notify you even though you don't have the app. And so it was like, oh, sorry, I kind of like your content, but I can't stand all the notifications. Like she would post multiple times a day, so I took a break from her. There are other nice vocal coaches out there. They're probably cheaper anyway. Well, she's quite cheap for just a consultation and from just a 30-minute class. It's reasonable, but I can't afford it right now. It's gonna have to wait. I think I'm not in my vocal era yet. But I am thinking of learning to sing again. I do have some notions because I was in choir when I was a kid and we learned some stuff, like some basics, but do want to improve, you know, want to sing better than I do now. Not professionally, but just for fun. Uh, I'm not an awful singer by any means, but I do have some big flaws. Like, I can't stay on rhythm. I can't, like, follow a beat, and I can't, like, randomly. I can't, like, pick up when I'm supposed to sing, essentially. It's really hard for me, even with a beat, even with anything. It's difficult, so you do have to learn. I don't have bad musical I don't have a bad ear by any means, but it's the replicating and the using my body to do certain things that I could use a good work on. And who better than a professional to help me with that? Because I can't feel most of the things like vocal coaches tell you about, but having one in with you tell you, hey, try this and this and this, like at some point I'll get it. It'll take more work because with the lack of interoception, I can't necessarily control my body very well or feel my body very well, but I'll get there. Like I'm able to crochet right now. There's a reason I'm able to crochet. I struggle with it still. Like my fine motor skills aren't that good, but I can still crochet, So I'm probably able to learn to sing. And like I'm not a musical. What's the term? Like people who don't have a musical ear at all. Like they lack the part of their brain that hears notes. But I don't have that. I can determine notes like reasonably well, replicate some of them, but I still struggle with that. Like I said, interoception issues. But I'm doing decent. Just a little bit of work and training would go a long way, I think, and just make it easier for me to sing as a hobby, just for fun. because uh you can just sing for fun and not learn to be better, but I have some issues that make it not fun for me to sing, if you know what I mean. Like, I will yawn very strongly in the middle of the song, and that is because of a technical issue. I didn't know until then. I thought I was just chronically tired and always yawning at times, but it's because of the positioning of your tongue and your mouth. Like, it makes you yawn. Like, this specific positioning of your tongue in your mouth and the way your mouth is shaped makes you very prone to yawn when you make certain noises, certain sounds, certain, of that. I can't exactly tell you what it is right now because, like, I don't have it in my mind, but so I didn't know until very recently that that's what was happening, and then I learned that from a vocal coach video on TikTok. It's interesting. That means that I'm able to learn to not yawn when I sing. It's not as hopeless as I thought. There's usually lacking air right in the middle of a phrase, like lyrics, that I can work on too. A few tips for that, and I should be okay to just enjoy singing more than I do now. Because, like, right now it is tedious as heck. I'll tell you that. Like, I like singing, but I want it to be as effortless as possible. Like, I know singing is not effortless, but it's certainly easier when you know how to do it properly, Because when I yawn, it gets kind of painful in a way. Oh. How many arms do you think I can make? I don't think I'll make 5. But yeah, I would like to learn how to do this. Okay. Getting better at the air thing, like the whisper, airy kind of singing thing that, like, Billie Eilish does. Not specifically her, there are other singers as well, but it's the thing she does, right? Getting kind of better at it, and I'm proud of myself for that. It is difficult though, because you can't sing too loud when you do it, because it's gonna damage your vocal cords. It's gonna irritate them. So you have to, like, go very softly, like this. You know, you have to go very soft, and that's why she sings the way she does, because she can't break her voice. She has to be gentle, obviously. So that's why she sings all soft and nice. I do like her voice. Like, her songs are not exactly my musical preference, but she has some mad vocal skills. Like, Billie Eilish is a real good singer, no matter what you say, like, talent wise. If you don't like the person, if you're making fun of her Tourette's or whatever, 'cause I hear people making fun of her all the time for that, and I think it really fucking sucks. But whatever you say, like, she has absolutely amazing vocal skills. There are some analysis of her vocals that she does. There are interviews and videos of that around. Like, go and check it out, and you will see just how talented of a singer she is. She's not just a pretty little annoying girl. Like, she has some serious skills, and like, for real, I would love to learn all of that. Like, just because you don't like an artist doesn't mean they're bad. People use their emotions a lot. Like, I was watching a video about this on TikTok, and was saying, like, Celine Dion is not bad just because you're annoyed by what she sings, you know. It's all an emotional thing, because the person was saying that Amy Winehouse was better than Celine Dion. It's not a skill issue, because these two are like mad, completely mad when it comes to vocal skills, right? They are amazing, like some of the best singers in the world, like when it comes to skill. And like, you cannot say that one is better than the other, but people will, because people put their emotions in it, and they feel bad when you tell them, hey, my artist is better than yours. No, they're equally good, actually. It's just that you're too fucking stuck in your head, and you're idolizing these people, and you're incapable of seeing that they're human beings. Sometimes they will do wrong, sometimes they will do right. Some people will like them, some people won't, and it's okay, because they are human, you know. So that's the point she was kind of making there, you know. You're using it's valid to say that you prefer an artist over another, but like, don't get hurt because someone else will say otherwise. And just because you criticize a performance doesn't mean you're wrong. Like, you will see some things that others won't see, or they'll see some things that you don't. And again, these people are human beings. They are prone to criticism. They're not perfect. They're not machines, and that's what makes the art good. By the way, yeah, because it has feeling, it has emotion. So you can't say that Billie Eilish lacks technique, because she does not. She has amazing technique. Like, a lot of people hate Linkin Park because it is this very normie band, you know, like, oh, they sold out, they're the one of the biggest bands in the world, blah 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 blah, that kind of bullshit. Which, if you know me, you know I love Linkin Park. But like, people say that just because Linkin Park is normie, that Chester had no talent. Excuse me, but that man is used as an example by vocal coaches all over the fucking world to teach and to show what good example of screaming are, like things like that, and like certain vocal skills that he had as well. There are others. I won't really go into detail, because like, it's not really my place to teach, but like, that man, he had absolute mad vocal skills. And even before learning, he was a natural from the beginning. And like, people are giving examples of how to do it right by showing Chester's singing. So you cannot say that Chester wasn't talented, that he wasn't a good singer. You can say you don't like Linkin Park. You can say that it's too pop for your taste, or whatever else crap you're gonna say. That's fine. But you cannot say that he's not talented, or that he was not a good singer, because he was completely, oh my goodness, you know, mind blowing. Yeah, the mind blowing level of vocal skill. I'm very impressed still. When you learn a little bit about vocals and how they're made and all of that, you start to understand what I mean by Chester had a wonderful, wonderful voice and magical skills. That man's voice, anyway, you might not like it, but you can't say that it's not good. You know what I mean? That's exactly what I'm trying to explain. Okay, let's stuff the first arm here. I think I'm actually gonna do the other one too, for this one specific zombie kitty. And then I'm gonna move on to the rest, because that way I progress on one zombie cat. Ugh. We just take little bits of stuffing and push it through. Oh, where is my phone? Oh, okay, it's here. Oh, I'm getting notifications. My feet smell. It's critical. It's critically bad. I'm not used to smelling my feet because usually I had them under a chair, and like now they're trapped between my bed and I. I'm so sorry. I know it's gross. But yeah, how are you doing, everyone? By the way, don't forget to hit the like button. That is how I am shown to more folks like you, more crocheters, more fun people, that we can have a conversation instead of me blabbing. Because I feel like I'm just blabbing right now. Like, it's not on you, but I feel like I'm just blabbing. It's my job as a streamer, but you know. Okay. I think. Yeah, I still want to stuff it a little bit more. Okay. La, 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 la. There's a like $30 bag of stuffing at Walmart. I want to get that. It's big. Like I have stuffing for a minute. If I got that. Oh, okay. We have a zombie arm. We're gonna make the second one in a second. Mm. The second one has more stripes, so it's more effort, you know. So we're gonna stretch a little bit. Ooh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Trying not to put my sweaty body all over the yarn. Yeah, my feet smell so bad. Don't tell me to put any cream or whatever on them, it doesn't help. I have hyperhidrosis, and no matter what I use, I always sweat like so profusely that the world would be drowned. I'm not exaggerating, okay? It's bad. Let me make space. Oh, I fucking hate when that happens. You move one thing and it goes right on the floor and you have to stretch to get it. F everything. Well, by the way, Adam rejoined 3 Days Grace for their next studio album, and I hope to heck he will stay. By the way, they're not getting rid of their new singer, Matt. He's still there. They're just both gonna be singers for 3 Days Grace. For that album, at least, that's all we know now. Maybe he will state the permanency of his rejoining soon, hopefully. Fingers crossed, because I love Adam so much. I want to meet Adam. I really, really do. I want to say hi. When I was a teen, I was crying to your songs, trying to unalive myself, and I'm alive now. Because your song said to not do it. Well, it's not exactly what happened, but it's like close to that. I won't go into too much detail. Oh. I'm getting a lot of likes over on Blue Sky. That's cool. Oh yeah. Um On Threads, I have over 1,000 followers now. So I made one post that got me like 400, 500 followers. It was just a let's find each other. And one person got so mad over it, they called me out and they went, "Oh, people keep putting posts like these. It's so annoying." And I was like, "Okay, well, you can leave. I made a bunch of new people on my account who we found each other and we enjoy each other's art. Go be mad somewhere else." I have 500 subscribers, you know? No, followers, 500 more followers. Go be mad. So funny. My Threads is going very well. Like it's doing amazing right now. Oh, okay. Just taking a little picture for Threads. Oh, my loves. Okay. Oh, I have a little bit of a headache right now. I might try to eat before I go to Walmart. Yes, I am pronouncing it wrong on purpose. Okay, let's see. Because I have a friend on Pokemon Go who logs on at about 12 to send me a gift. So I like to open it as soon as possible so that tomorrow it gets like reset at a certain time. Well, I guess it depends on him, but mine will get reset sooner. Oh, no, I didn't get his, but I got another one. Like right now, I don't even have any gifts to give others. Yeah, I don't have any. So I'll wait later, maybe. I'll wait later. I'll go when I go to Walmart, which I like to call Wally for some reason. Wally. Ella. I'm sorry, but I like this movie. I log on to Pokemon Go about like 5 to 10 times a day now. I really do it a lot because I figured out that while there aren't any Pokestops here accessible from my living room or whatever, like where I used to live, I could literally get 2 Pokestops right from where I lived. But there weren't too many Pokemons around. Like I would get two occasionally, but here every time I log on, I get like 4 Pokemon or more, and I don't get Pokestops, but I do get the occasional free gifts. Your Pokemon brings back a gift to you, like your buddy. It brings back some gifts to you to give your friends. So well, that's a fun thing you can do. So yeah, I log on a lot more than I used to because where I live is a good nest for getting some Pokemons. So that's essentially it. Sorry if you're not really a Pokemon Go player. You're getting the full rundown right now. Yeah. Sorry, I'm kind of trying to focus on this little part here because I don't want to make one round too many. Because the two arms are a bit different. They have stripes in them. Mm. The last one has kind of a black armband, but this one has three different stripes. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to focus on this. Yeah. Okay. And there it changes colors. Black. Okay. My grandpa's doing laundry today. Tomorrow he has a dental appointment with his orthodontist. He's getting maybe he is getting new dentures. He's getting the mold taken to the tomorrow. So who knows what will happen because his gums have to be in good condition. So because he's an older man and he's been eating without his teeth for a while, which you're not really supposed to do. He's been eating hard stuff he's not supposed to. He was told to eat soft, essentially. Eat soft foods, but he's been eating like toast and all crunchy, hard things. He's a bit insane like that. He was told to not use any dentures at all in the meantime, to just to make sure everything is all right. I'm starting to get hungry. Can you hear it? My belly's making noise. One, two. Okay. So I'm thinking I'm gonna make the tail for that cat and just assemble it. That one will be done and out of the way, and I can just make like the parts for the other ones. How long have I been here for? Oh, 1.5 hour already. I might go and eat too. I don't know. Oh, okay, and now I can use the main color. Sorry, I was very focused there. Oh yeah, yesterday I was I went to the to Dollarama for a bit, which is essentially our dollar store here. We don't have Dollar Tree in Quebec, but they have it in the rest of Canada just to piss us off. And I sat on the ANW bench for a bit to catch some Pokemon, and like it's very tight next to the building. Okay, it's very close. Like there was a bunch of young people passing by, and they were just like elbowing me out of the way. And that's how it is here, apparently. Montreal wasn't all that better, mind you, because adults would elbow you out of the way, not just kids. But yeah, it's kind of a thing when you live in big cities, I guess. And I was like, dude, go past the other way, like next to the bench, not on my side. Don't need to elbow me out of the way. There's a way like 2 steps from here. So that's why I kind of despise public spaces. Now, you don't need to push people that are gently seated. Anyway, I guess like that's life. It gets a little bit of purple. Yeah. I think that after that is gonna be break time for me. Yeah, I'm gonna go eat food and probably gonna go to Walmart later or to dollar store, wherever I said I was going. I need to go get some Pokemons. I'm probably gonna continue making what I'm making later on as well. I do need to add them to the cat though. Thank you for watching though. Hope you all have a good day. Bye. I'll see you later. Thanks for watching, everyone.